Good Saturday evening, everyone. Welcome to Garden State Weather Premium on YouTube and Garden State Weather at Garden State WX on Twitter. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith on this last day of April, and it's a stormy one across the Midwest and the Southern Plains as well. It's been an ongoing situation pretty much all day with this upper level low across Iowa and Wisconsin. And, it's severe weather outbreaks like this that, have caused many fatalities like the one in Kansas or yesterday, um, injured, and of course being broadcast all over the internet with that devastational tornado, and actually saw a video of this. I'm meteorologist Robert Smith on this Saturday evening, the 30th of April, 2022. And this broadcast is not going to feature much in the way of weather in terms of what's going on right now. I'm going to try to take this down and hone in on a couple of things here. We'll get back into the meteorology portion, the weather forecast portion in the next video. This one is a Skywarn webinar scheduled for Thursday evening out of Mount Holly's office in Philadelphia's National Weather Service here in Mount Holly. Skywarn webinar scheduled for 7 to 9 p.m. on Thursday evening, May 5th. And Skywarn was founded in the early 1970s, made up of a group of trained, dedicated amateur weather enthusiasts who worked in conjunction with the National Weather Service by observing and reporting adverse weather conditions to promote public safety and minimize property damage. In the advent of Doppler radar and other technologies, the science of weather forecasting has made great strides, but even with all of this technology, the National Weather Service is still in need of ground truth observers. It is through training that the National Weather Service teaches interested volunteers to be safe, effective, and accurate weather spotters who provide them with the needed ground truth. So Skywarn, basically, generally speaking, is placed on standby when a severe weather watch is posted by the National Weather Service, and once that watch is upgraded to a warning, Skywarn becomes activated and spotters are asked to make several severe weather observations. After making an observation that is reportable, there are several ways to relay that information to the National Weather Service office, either by telephone, amateur radio, social media, the most likely form, and also the online storm report form. And some of the reports are used to send out further statements, warnings, and short-term forecasts to the public via the media. And the reports also go into storm data, which is the publication that documents severe weather across the country and can be used to create a severe weather climatology database of specific county, city, or region of the country. Now, it's very easy to become a spotter. You must be at least 18 years of age, be able to observe weather through, though no instruments are required, and have access to a telephone, or be an amateur radio operator so you can relay the reports. You do not have to be an amateur radio operator to be a Skywarn spotter. You must also take the Skywarn class, which is free and coming up webinar-wise this Thursday evening, May 5th at 7 to 9 p.m. Now, you do have to register for this, and we'll get into that for a moment. Fun-filled 2-hour seminar that teaches you the basics of how Skywarn operates, how to spot and report severe weather, and after completing the class, you receive your spotter ID number. And all Skywarn spotter training courses are free and are held in the spring and fall. They're currently offering webinars due to the safety and health concerns, but hope to eventually return to being able to offer them in person. I've been to several of them in person, both for New York City's office and Mount Holly over previous years prior to COVID. And this is through various sites through 34 county Mount Holly forecast coverage areas within most of New Jersey, eastern Pennsylvania, eastern Maryland, and Delaware. So if you're interested in obtaining training, please go to our training page where a list of training sessions will be posted. And the one that's coming up for this spring is on Thursday, May 5th, 7 to 9 p.m. It's a webinar, and you do have to register for the webinar registration and the database registration as well. But basically the webinar registration will do that. And you can do this by going to weather.gov/phi/Skywarn. Okay, coordinator structure, we don't need to do that, and all of this other stuff. Also, there is the National Hurricane Preparedness Week, which is beginning tomorrow, May 1st through the 7th, 2022. Be ready for a hurricane season. Today, you can determine your present hurricane risk, find out if you live in a hurricane evacuation zone, review and update insurance policies. You can also make a list of items to replenish hurricane emergency supplies and start thinking about how you will prepare your home for the coming hurricane season. If you live in hurricane-prone areas, you are encouraged to complete these simple preparations before the season begins officially on June 1st. And there are many videos here to teach you how to do that. Determine your risk, develop an evacuation plan, assemble disaster supplies, get an insurance checkup as well for your home and your life. Strengthen your home, help your neighbor, and complete a written plan. All of this information is available at noaa.gov/hurricane-prep right here. Well, you can't see it. And of course, this video and others are listed here under youtube.com under user Garden State Weather. You can look us up here. It's Garden State Weather Premium Weather Discussions. Once again, for this upcoming Thursday night, May 5th, 7 to 9 p.m., is the National Weather Service in Mount Holly's virtual webinar scheduled at 7 to 9 p.m. You must register, and to do this, you simply go to this page, weather.gov/phi/Skywarn. Go into the training schedule here in one of the boxes, the third box down, and get into webinar registration. And it's going to either open a new window or you continue, and then it brings you to the registration.gotowebinar.com register. You put in your first name, your last name, and your email address, and then you register. Hope to see you there.